In this video, we're going to take a look at the third faction you're going to encounter within the new expansion of WoW, the War Within. They're called the Hallowfall Arathi, and you're going to find this faction within Hallowfall. The way that this video is going to work, guys, is I'm going to go over all of kind of an overview of all the different items you're going to get within this Renown Tree. Afterwards, I'm then going to go through the Renown Tree in a more detailed look as well, Renown level by Renown level. Nice. So to kick things off, we have the mounts, pets, and toys. With this one, we've got, of course, 2 mounts, 1 pet, and what I believe is 1 toy, same as the other factions I've done previously. It doesn't say that it's a toy. And then I also added on here, we have this unique item as well, which I'll talk a bit more about later, but it's basically to help you get another mount as well. Then onto the professions as well, we have these 3 different recipes here. We have the enchanting one, the formula. We have the inscription contract, same as all the others. And then we have the blacksmithing plans. This one I need to hopefully, if it's on screen here, I found the plans, but it's not on the quartermaster at the moment in the beta. Nice. And then moving on to the zone events. For this zone event, it's something called spreading the light. Basically, what you need to do in this event is pick up these radiant remnants, loot them from the surrounding mobs of the area, and then you can basically put these into the different key flames to get different objectives and quests and things like that. I'll go over that in more detail in a future video when I do the reputation guide for this faction. But yeah, so these zone event bonuses in the Renown Tree are going to just help with making that a bit faster, to the point where eventually you can buy the radiant remnants from the quartermaster. Nice. Cosmetic gear and regular gear as well. For this one, we've got 3 different kind of regular gear pieces. We've got the gloves, we've got the chest, and we've got the wrist. The wrist is going to be the highest item level in that category. And then, of course, the cosmetic gear as well, the different 3 of those. And then the currencies as well at the end here. These I will go over in more detail what they're all for when I go over the Renown Tree. So moving on to the next thing I want to point out is just where the quartermaster is. You'll see her on the map here, and then when we zoom in, we head straight down to this tent, and then I think her name is Oriella Steelstrike or something close to that. I don't have it in front of me now, but yeah, so she is right there, and that's who you can buy all of these renown items from. Nice. So guys, renown level 1, we have it's just basically saying that you've started gaining renown with this faction. Renown 2, we have the cosmetic cloak, and then our first regular gear as well, which is level 76, 528 gloves. Lighting the way means we can now do that zone event, spreading the light, which I'll have on screen here. The radiant remnants will drop from the mobs now, so we can actually interact with the event. Okay, in Renown 4, guys, we do have the 3 recipes. We have those enchant boots, we have the contract for inscription, and we have the charged claymore for the blacksmithing as well. And then we have these resonance crystals. This is what we're going to use to purchase all of the different renown items. The earth encrusted gem at Renown 5. This we're going to use to purchase some transmogs from Obsidian in Dornagal, which is on the screen. And then also this tinderbox of your own. This is basically to start a quest where you're going to pick up this neck at the end of the quest. There is 3 of these throughout the Renown Tree as well. I've got this one on screen. The other 2 I have not completed yet. Number 6, we have our Weathered Harbinger crest, 15 of these. These are the most basic crests, similar to Dragonflight, from kind of outdoor zones, Raid Finder, and Heroic Dungeons. Renown 7, we're going to get that chest, that 584 chest piece, and then we have the Valor Stones as well, similar to Flight Stones, also used for upgrading your gear. So the Radiant Remnant drops increase at Renown 8. Basically this these items that we're going to drop during the Spreading the Light event. The faster these drop, the faster you're going to be able to complete the event, basically. Now they drop Flickering Torches at Renown 9. This one I'm not really sure. The light is basically, at the moment, I believe it's just the versatility buff. This might change later on. Weathered Harbinger crests, again, 15 of those. The Tabard at Renown 10. As well. Renown 11, we have that second tinderbox. This one I have not completed this quest, but I'm sure it's similar to the first one. Basically, just go and find the person to get the quest and then complete that. Lighting the Way 3, you can now get consumables for the Spreading the Light event. Also, not sure of exactly what these consumables are, but I'm assuming they just help you out with the event. Lost Hillhelm items may now drop from creatures in Spreading the Light with Lighting the Way 4. I'm not sure if this is going to change. I have no clue what this is as well. And more of those Resonance Crystals at Renown 13 as well. The shoulders, the cosmetic shoulders, and our first 15 of these carved Harbinger crests at Renown 13. These are from normal raids and Mythic 0 to Mythic +3. Professional knowledge, we have the knowledge books at Renown 14. Also this restored coffer key, which is going to be used at the end of bountiful delves to get extra rewards, and some more valor stones as well. That pet Tiberius coming in at Renown 15. And then 15 more of those carved Harbinger crests and some resonance crystals at Renown 16. That, what I believe is a toy, Trial of Burning Light, is coming in at Renown 18, Renown 17, sorry. And then Renown 18, we have our last piece of regular gear, the wrists, 597 wrists. Valor Stones and Resonance Crystals at Renown 19, and another Earth Encrusted Gem at 20. Our first mount at 21, the Vermilion Imperial Lynx. And then 15 more of the carved Harbinger crests at Renown 22. And our final tinderbox looks like 597 net that we're going to get at Renown 22 after a quest line. Our last mount at 23, the Shackled Shadow. And then we also have this item, Finding Beladar, which is basically, it's not the item, it's going to be called Beladar's Attunement. And what it is going to do is allow us to see where Beladar's spawn is on the map. It's going to come up on our map is what it says it's going to do. And that's going to, I believe that mob has a small drop chance of the mount. Renown 24, we have that crafted item, okay, which is going to help us to craft a higher level gear, 606. Then we have our title Lamplighters, and we can now purchase those Radiant Remnants from the Quartermaster for that zone event. Nice, this is all of the different Renown levels. Okay guys, that is our third faction Renown track overview there. Hopefully everything made sense. There is still a few questions with this one. I haven't managed to get the Renown tree too high in the beta, so there's a few different questions. Some things I'm not exactly sure about, and some things might change. It is beta still, I'm not sure. The Quartermaster here on beta doesn't have a lot of the items, so I had to kind of look up some of them and guess a little bit. So yeah, same as always, leave me some feedback, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it useful. I will be having reputation guides coming out for each of these factions as well, so stay tuned for those. Well, I hope so anyway. It's in the works. Yeah, overview on the screen here of exactly the different Renown rewards that we're going to get. Peace, guys.